All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear the sound of my voice,
Let's go!
and in the chat, this is the sound of LAFC defeating the Galaxy 3-2, taking all 3 points.
Vamos!
I'm welcoming you into the
Who's out? Who's out? See it, Carson! Let's go!
I love every minute of this.
It's about to get wild here. This is the 110 Football Instant Reaction post-game show. I'm introing the show because Connor's voice is just about
Does anyone get more FaceTime in the stadium than Connor Kalopsis?
Whose house? Whose house? Our house! See it, Carson! Get out of here!
I was happy to see Campbell on the screen.
let me introduce the panel. As you can tell, Connor Kalopsis is here.
Oh,
Max
yeah.
Bretos is back.
Hello,
Scarf,
hello.
And I'm Vince Rosa, and we are going to take you through everything that was that 3-2 victory. I took years
this
off
game
my
never
life.
disappoints.
Never disappoints.
It hurts sometimes. It's glorious. Sometimes it'll make you want to crawl up in a hole and cry yourself to sleep.
This
but
one-
it never disappoints.
It was literally all those things in 90 minutes.
Yeah, this one hurt and was glorious. Oh, my goodness.
What are they trying to do? Give us a heart attack?
It was
Please, keep
Yes.
a 2-goal lead for once in your life, guys. Don't make me feel like
It
passing
didn't
out
go so well
for
for
the
you today.
last
I don't know.
5 minutes.
I don't know if today's your day for that. Yeah,
You might want to
That's
put
all
it
right.
away for
No,
the day,
you're-
but
no,
I
he's
appreciate the support,
Hey,
Carson.
it's a free country. You're allowed to be
Why
here.
not?
Hey,
All right.
Galaxy fans should not put their head down. They're
No.
part of this. They're
No.
part of what
Yep.
makes this rivalry so good.
Nah,
and then you wait for the next one.
Hey, goodbye, my friend.
Okay. So here we go. We are going to take you through everything that was this game. We're going to give you our initial thoughts. I've introduced the panel. You can tell Connor is going to jump out of his chair.
Oh, yeah!
We started off with something we like to call In Our Feelings, and to do that, we use emojis. We only have 3. You guys have your choice of a lot of different emojis, so I want you in the chat on the count of 3 to show us what your emoji was, your feeling in this game.
You're only using 1?
2, 3.
Yes, let's go! Gareth Bale heart emoji.
All right,
Gareth Bale
Connor,
heart emoji.
try to compose yourself and take us through your feelings.
Oh my God, what kind of a game is this? Like I said, okay, last 10 minutes, time and time again, are you guys trying to literally kill me?
Yeah.
What about LAFC and defending in the last 10 minutes? When you have a 2-goal lead, you would think, okay, the game's done and dusted. Yes,
Right.
the Galaxy never gives up, but come on, 2 goals? It could have easily gone 4-3 Galaxy.
It's a derby.
Easily.
Oh, for sure.
But it wasn't, my guy, let's go! Let's
wasn't.
go!
But this doesn't happen. They don't take a big lead and surrender it. They did against the Earthquakes, but they don't surrender it to regular teams. It happens in the Galaxy, and I think in order to tell the story of all this, you've got to take your hat off to the Galaxy and say they don't quit in these games.
No.
They'll quit in other games. They don't quit in these games. It's part of their identity, and it makes everyone really nervous in here. You won't feel comfortable in any game the Galaxy has played in this place in particular. With the exception of that playoff game, the Galaxy are always peppering away.
Let's go, my guy, let's go! Vamos! Vamos! Let's go! Hey, come here. What's your thing? How you feeling? How you
This
feeling?
is why we do what we do right here. This is
You get the whole
beautiful.
weekend
Everybody
to
get in
enjoy
here!
this.
Get in here!
Everybody.
It's a Friday night.
2.
It is a
What's
Friday
new?
night. You got a long weekend.
It's
to
Friday
party
night,
now.
and it's 9 o'clock, so you have plenty of
We
time.
didn't even need Bell. We didn't even need Bell. Go for
Fuck the Galaxy!
it. It's YouTube. It's YouTube.
Yeah, we just won't get monetized. Scarf,
That's all right.
Scarf, you were holding up the meh face. Why?
You guys asked for this.
Here's my biggest thought
There we
about
go.
this. Somewhere right now, LAFC has just turned the ball over again. It was turnover after turnover after turnover for LAFC. I don't know that I've seen us play worse and still look good in all of the moments that we
what,
did.
what does that tell you in a rivalry then?
What it tells me is that
When we haven't been able to do
sometimes
that.
the moment got a little too big for our guys.
Right.
We played a little back and forth. A little Wimbledon was happening while we were out there on the pitch. But we won and we got 3 points, so let's go!
Yeah!
Well,
You set it up for the big pop
obviously,
at the
the
end.
my
points
bad.
are important
What are you
just
doing?
in general, but I
Yeah.
think it's important to talk about winning a game ugly against the Galaxy because
Sure.
we've talked about that in pregame. Like, just win the game.
Just win the
Who cares
game.
how you do it. Just win the game.
What was your shot on target? Oh, no, it wasn't.
The scoreline is the only thing that matters.
And right.
It really was.
You're absolutely right.
But I agree with you. As they go back and look at the tape, they're not going to be happy about
No, it's going to be ugly.
Do you know what I love? Raheem Edwards coming back to the bank, going right back home. Get out of here, Raheem.
Just to follow up on your point,
Yeah.
Scarf, when it was 1-1 and it got really sloppy, turnover for LAFC, turnover for Galaxy.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was getting narrow. And you were wondering, is this going to get away for
Right.
LAFC? But to
Absolutely.
find that response, to get the Sifu goal, the Ryan Hollingshead chance, which you should have put away, and then even coming over the disappointment of a clear-cut opportunity to get that and then slam it with the Chicho Arango goal to put your foot on the pedal. That is what I take away, that they really made sure, even though it was getting the nerves, you could see it etched on their faces, the turnovers, that speaks volumes, that they were able to tighten up and get those 2 goals, and they needed the 3rd one.
And one other small thing, chaos, and our chat just mentioned it, Gerardo, chaos has seemed to favor Carson in those moments.
That's
too.
what I was getting at.
The ball falls at their feet for a wide open goal, or something happens, right? That's.
Can I just say for a second, speaking on a more broader term, not LAFC bias, not Galaxy bias, a lot of fans really give this rivalry a lot of hate just because they feel it's forced down our throats, their throats. And
when you're the king, people come for you, bro. This is the king
this
of
is
rivalry.
another edition of El Tráfico that has not disappointed. And I don't know what it is about this rivalry, but this rivalry is by far the best in Major League
I
Soccer.
think it's
And
because
no one can tell me otherwise.
When you stack up the things that you want to see in a rivalry, right? You want to see a great building. You want to see it electric. It was electric in here.
Yeah.
You want to see stars. You had stars throughout this. And then you want to see 2 teams that just literally go toe-to-toe throughout the 90 minutes. They don't care what happens. They're gonna get whatever it takes to win this game. And as we said, for once, it was LAFC that came out on top. I mean, I think probably besides LAFC, the happiest right now, ESPN.
Yeah, there's so much stimulation for their broadcast. You can have the game, you have the goal. You cut away to Gareth Bale. You cut away to Giorgio Chiellini. You cut away to John Thorington on top of the roof. You cut away to Connor yelling and saying vamos time and time again.
Cutting to Connor.
There are so
by the
many
way,
things.
sunglasses
The
through the
director
whole
has
match?
their hands full in the game like
Sunglasses
this.
for the whole match?
Huge.
Yeah, it was really bright. I don't know why.
Oh, right. Okay. All right, let me try to keep this on track a little bit. We've gone through our feelings. We'd like to then move into stock up. This is our chance to talk about a player or thing that we thought was really crucial and important to this match. And if you guys, anybody behind us, if you guys have a stock up, I would love to hear from you. I will go.
Wait, I got a couple.
You got a couple.
There's about 11.
Good.
There's about 11
Okay,
stock up.
Max Bretos, you go first. And if anybody behind me has one, you're going to come around and you're going to give it.
I'm going to go with Ilie Sanchez because of the mistake against Vancouver, which is really haunted him. When we saw him at training, you could see it. He had not cleared it. But this was a professional, clean game from him, not only with the way he played, but also talking to his teammates, saying, this is what you got to do, riding them, making sure they knew the immensity of the moment. So Ilie Sanchez, for him to turn around after that disappointment and have a game like this, stock up. Thumbs up city, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to jump in and really quickly and say they're 32-52. You want to know why?
Oh, you took mine. Go ahead.
You want
I
to know
love
why?
it. Tell me.
Gareth Bale is coming to town. He arrived in LA this morning.
Yes.
Okay, and his first introduction to LAFC, to the fan base, is this game.
Yeah.
That couldn't be possibly
That's a great point.
better introduction
Massive.
to the fan base, to the team, to the culture here. And
There
I'm
was
so
so
happy.
many people in the north end. There was 3 people to every 2 seats, and the concourse was jam-packed. It was just energy coming out of there that was top of the list of any 32-52 experience I've had.
So we have a fan here. Please introduce yourself and give us your stock up. For today.
Eyal, for me, it was the 110% commitment and energy, and I felt like those defense guys, they learned from this week from Chiellini how to sprint and how to tackle. It was amazing.
I love it.
You're not worried about the 2 goals? I mean, we got to.
Well, one of them was the keeper. But
I will say we'll get into it, but what's the best defense? What did I say?
A good offense.
4 more goals than him.
Wow,
Bada
Connor
bing, bada
is like
boom.
Nostradamus out here today.
Oh my God.
You're nailing it. Thank you. What was your name? Ayel. Thank you for the
Nicely
knowledge.
done. Yeah, look, my stock up, I'm going to shoot fish in a barrel in this one and say Jose Cifuentes. Are you kidding me? He continues to be one of, if not the best midfielders in all of Major League Soccer. And the only thing that I worry about with Jose Cifuentes is how much longer he's going to be in black and gold, because Europe has to be watching the performances that Sifu is putting in. What a great performance on one of the biggest stages that he will play on in MLS.
And he's going to the World Cup, and he's probably going to play at the World Cup, so his price is going to go up.
Yeah.
Hi. Hey, first of all, I love you guys.
Yeah.
Watch all of your stuff, your podcast,
go on.
things. Man,
Go on.
yes, love you. Literally watch it every time on YouTube, so love
Tell
you
us your
guys.
name.
Kevin.
Kevin, the way you sat down, you look like you've done this before.
Right?
You're ready to.
Well, I'll try.
That's your camera right there. Tell the world what's your stock up.
You ready? Here he is. His name is Chicho.
Hey!
Chicho Arango. La 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 la.
golazos.
Every time they
the
sing that song, a
Chicho.
Philly gets his wings. That is absolutely beautiful.
Wow, lovely voice. too,
Well done.
Kevin.
Thank you very much. But like seriously, I mean, he's just been hot.
That was a
He's
nice
been hot.
game-winning goal.
Yes.
Who chose them as their player to watch today? Oh yeah, me. Thank you. Thank
Were
you.
you didn't were you gonna dance to our Chicho Arango song? I could see it. No. What stood out? What was your favorite part of the game?
When Chicho made his
Hold
goal.
on.
Do you like Chicho?
When Chicho made his goal.
Yeah?
Is that your favorite?
Yeah. What do you think about Gareth Bale coming to LAFC?
That he might be like the next. That he might be the next best.
That,
Hold it up. Tell us your name again.
Tyson.
Tyson. What do you think about Bale coming?
Go for it.
what'd you say before? You think he might be the next two?
Yeah, he might be the next best player in the.
I love it. The next best player in the league. You heard it from him.
Tyson, bringing the knowledge. Do you like doing this? You look comfortable.
I'm nervous.
You don't look nervous.
All right, I have to ask you one question, okay? What do you think about the Galaxy?
The dog water.
Dog water! Hey! Dog water.
Nobody wants to be dog water.
That was the most PC way he was allowed to say that. That was incredible.
Oh my God.
You got to come up with a second verse.
Oh, well, no, you do a much better job than I do. Let's bring in the professionals here.
Hey, we got some homework for you. You got to come up with a second verse to that song the next time we see it.
Oh.
All right, good.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, man.
Hey, give it up for Kevin.
All right.
Red man.
110 Football social media needs to get the hashtag
Dog water.
started
Hashtag dog
right
water.
now.
Print the shirts. Print the shirts.
Print the shirts.
Wait, I have a joke. Are you guys happy? We're doing the
Look at this.
I know. I didn't know they were going to cut to that shot.
Yeah,
It's really awkward for you, Max.
this is why you have to be here. This is why after the game, this is where you should stop. 'Cause
Right.
You can get on camera. You can have your say.
Do we really have to do a stock down today?
Yeah, this is the show.
No.
This is your-
Oh,
okay.
double stock.
You
Our
got
producer
another stock up.
is in our ear saying double stock up.
Okay, double
Carlos
stock up.
Vela? Carlos Vela?
Was he okay?
Are we going to talk about stock up?
Yeah.
Goal and assist?
Yep.
And might I add you, an amazing goal. When does Carlos Vela step up? Big games. Big
Right.
game player. MVP.
Wait, he didn't score.
he didn't score.
No, they gave it to Sifu. That was
get
Sifu.
Sifu had a brace.
Sifu.
Never mind. Stuck up. Sifu. Scored 2 goals.
Sifu.
Didn't I just say that?
You know what? Sifu was the amalgamation of that feeling we talked about in the rivalry.
There
where
were
he was
some ups
way
and there
up,
were some
and then he
downs.
was way down, and then he was way up again, and he was gassed at the end. But I think, all in all, yes, Sifu definitely is stock up with the way he played. I mean, he literally could not move by the time they had to sub him out.
And I do want to say there were a couple of times where all I was yelling is keep the ball, keep your composure, hold it there in the last couple minutes. And we saw it from Latif, we saw it from Carlos Vela, we saw it from several others out there. That was big to salt it away.
Stuck down, set pieces. I think Hernando means defensive set pieces.
We're not doing stock
today.
down, but
I know,
defending
but
on set
I
pieces.
will
was
say
bad.
for you guys in the
Was
chat,
bad.
we want you here next game, okay? You guys in the chat, you come to the game and you come here. It's a party here, okay, guys? Come on.
Okay. So normally we
No
do
comment.
stock down, but we've done double stock up. So now let's do if our shot was on target. All of us gave kind of a pep talk of what we wanted the team to do. Mine was the scoreline's the only thing that matters. I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
You win.
That was on.
But I have a funny story I want to share. My mom doesn't know a lot about sports, but she saw the Gareth Bale news, and she called me. She goes, "Are you excited?" I go, "Yeah." About what? She goes, "Well, I saw that the LAFC signed Gareth Bale," and I was like, "Gareth Bale." But it was very sweet that she paid attention because she doesn't know a lot about the sport. But she
That's
saw that we
awesome.
signed
it
Gareth
just goes
Bale.
to show what it means around the world. I mean, we were talking about it. The most recognized British player in the world
player.
has got to be Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And you mentioned it, right? They don't normally watch Major League Soccer across the pond. They absolutely will now.
You know what? Galaxy-
Everybody in Wales is going to watch. It's a small country. There's
Yep.
going to be people just east of Wales, or was it in Bristol and places they're going to watch. And people are going, not millions, but enough to build the brand.
The Galaxy and the rest of Major League Soccer is quaking in their boots. You want to know why? We put on a performance like that without Gareth Bale and without Giorgio Chiellini. What happens when both of those guys are on the field?
And Brian Rodriguez.
And
is
Brian Rodriguez,
celebrating.
guys,
Eddie
what?
Segura.
Eddie Segura.
Escobar?
Franco Escobar.
Jesse
absolutely.
Lingard.
Come on, guys.
Trouty.
Best team in MLS by far.
Yeah. Well, what were you guys' shots? Were they on target? Did you guys give good advice to the team?
Mine was a little bit. We did score first, but then again, gave up a lead where
Yeah.
I don't think it went the way I would have wanted. I wanted them to score first to continue that momentum and see out the match right from the get-go. So
Yeah.
I'd say no.
I don't know how right I was for the entire 90 minutes. Take the fight to them. That was my shooting my shot at the beginning of this. But that being said, we took the fight to them enough. God knows this was nothing like that Open Cup disaster. We played hard through the entire 90 minutes. Did we win every aerial? No, but you're not going to. Did we win every 50-50 ball? No, but we played smart, we played within ourselves, and we held on to the lead that we built by playing that way.
Two quick things in the
Vamos.
chat. Gerardo, Izzy was on the bench, so he is fit.
Yes.
And Jeff makes a very good point.
A dip spot?
No, he meant DP.
I like a
There's
dip
still a
spot.
DP, a dip spot.
Dip spot.
Dippin' dots.
There is
Those are right
still- there is still a DP spot open.
I did love the chat. Gerardo said, "You are no longer Canadian. You are now officially an Angelino, my friend."
Yeah, you know who isn't? Raheem Edwards. I have officially have made him not a Canadian. Go back.
You
Go back
don't
to
have the
Toronto.
power to do that.
When he is on the Canadian World Cup team, you will be changing your team.
Oh my God.
He's not making the roster.
Oh.
He hasn't even barely made an appearance. He's not in that group.
He got called in the last window. All right.
Yeah.
I think we should go to sleep on it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
sleep on it.
we've kind of got it, and the crowd's been great. This is kind of what we're thinking about as we go to bed, as we put our head down.
Snakes in the chat. Snakes in the chat.
For all you guys that are here with us, we do a show on Mondays at 1 p.m. called LAFC 360.
You gotta
where we do
watch.
a deeper dive. So these are things that we might be talking about come Monday, and we would like to see you guys all in the chat.
There you go.
So here we go. Let me sleep on it. Connor, what are you going to be sleeping on tonight?
Are you gonna be sleeping? I'm a little worried.
He's not
right
gonna
now.
sleep.
He's gonna
I'm
be sleeping
gonna
on a
sleep
park
on-
bench.
I'm going to sleep on if the new third DP slot, Gareth Bale and Giorgio Chiellini even need to make the starting 11.
Okay.
Steve Cherundolo is going to have a lot of tough decisions to make about who's our starting 11 and what we do week in, week out. So that's my sleep on it.
Got it.
I have the same sleep on it. When do we see Chiellini and Bale?
Right.
When do you bring them in when the team is winning these games? They're going to play, and they're going to play probably in that Nashville game, but how much? Do you move Murillo or Ibiaga? Ibiaga's been a best 11
center back
player the
pairing
last
is
week.
Really?
great.
He's been so good.
He's been so good. And Murillo's been tough. And then Eddie Segura, where do you bring in Chiellini? And if you score 3 goals a game, when's the right time to bring in Bale for a long stretch?
Let's go.
What do you got? My let me
Black and
sleep
gold.
on it is actually being
Got it,
able to
black and
sleep
gold.
tonight.
Yeah.
I get to go
You get to be
home,
happy.
put my head down on my
Black
pillow
and
after
gold.
this, and get some beautiful, beautiful sleep all the way until tailgating tomorrow for the Angel City San Diego game. No one cares what I'm saying right now. This is the party right here. This is why we do what we do. Let's go, LAFC. LA is black and gold tonight, baby. That's what this
Whose
is all
house?
about.
Yeah, I
Whose
mean,
house?
There's not much more else to say. I'm going to sleep hearing these chants going through my head. I think, but on a serious note, my sleep on it, Chicho Arango.
Okay.
There's been a lot of pressure on him. There's been a lot of rumors about him. And I think this was his most complete game, not just with the goal, but the way he was pressing, the way he was turning the Galaxy over. I think he made a real statement here, and he's made it very difficult
5 goals in
for
6.
John Thornton and for Steve Trundle to even take him out of the lineup.
That's what I
Chicho
said
Arango.
when
That
I
was-
picked him as my player to watch. You're absolutely
One of my favorite goals in the 5 years, now that I've cataloged it. Really incredible. The Vela pass, separation,
that's a big-
the cross of the goal
Yep.
mouth,
2 passes, goal.
Absolutely. Also,
time and place.
I am going to sleep on hashtag dog water. Love
Dog
that.
water.
Hashtag dog water. That's
So
it.
many gems from this show, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you.
Who's dog water?
Thank you for joining
Someone
us.
phrased it
Let's
dog
go.
water. Some kid. He called it dog water.
If you guys could do us, we're about to get out of here. If you guys could
Wait, I have
get the chant going
I
again.
have 3
hopping up and
questions for
down.
you guys, okay?
Let's do it.
One question.
Dog water
Whose house
chant?
is this?
Dog water chant.
What do we think of Carson?
Dog water.
And are we winning MLS Cup? Are we winning? Let's go. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Let's go.
Wait, one more question. Who's number 1?
We are. Vamos. Let's
Top
go.
of the table. Top of the table.
Vamos.
All right.
Let's go.
Con-
Thank you, guys.
Daniel's got the emojis for
We'll
it.
see you on Monday.
I'm afraid Connor's going to explode. You guys have been great. The crowd's been great. This has been
Goodbye,
110 Football
Carson.
Interaction Postgame. And don't forget, Monday, we're back at it. LAFC 360 at 1 p.m. Angels wear boots at 4
Enjoy it,
There also
everybody.
will be a
Be
Garrett
safe.
Bell press conference on Monday, which
Oh,
Munch and I will
yeah.
be helping with. And then we'll be back for a 110 watch party. That will be at Rock and Brews at US
and
Village, so
Riley's.
just not too far from here. So join us as we take on Nashville, possibly the debut of Giorgio Keeling.
And that's it.
And that's it.
And that's it. Let's go.
That's it.
Vamos! Let's go.
You guys have been great.
Wow.
We'll see you guys on Monday.
Fancy fans, but I'm going to sleep a winner.
Hashtag dog.
He's gonna
walk.
sleep on it as a
Carson.
winner.
Love it.
Vamos! I love all of you. I love all of you.
Speaking of dog water, a lot's been coming out of your mouth. I can see it on the camera.